Hello there. This week I made a video to Warcorpse666 and he's made a response. Let's have a look, shall we?
You know, I know the people that don't like me are gonna just nail my ass to this goddamn wall, and they would actually be correct for my hypocrisy. I'm gonna wait and see if anybody figures it out. But if you'd like to nail me for my hypocrisy, then go for it. But unfortunately, and I'm probably doing the stupidest thing imaginable, like giving this person any of my time.
Probably.
But his arguments are so stupid and so stereotypical. Like, all he did was open up the book of Feminism for Men 101 or Beta Male 101.
Yes. Like I said, you're so alpha.
And that's what he presents me with. Now, I would also like to point out that he's talking about my video where I made fun of a feminist list on Tumblr. Now, my original video was 9 minutes and 49 seconds. His video is 7 minutes and 47 seconds. So there's about 2 minutes of my video missing, plus him, meaning he cherry picked the shit out of it.
I didn't cherry pick anything. I picked the bits I wanted to respond to because I thought they were egregiously fucking stupid. What I did do, which is what you should do journalistically, is I left a link to your video in the description box below, in my original, okay?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's not 9 minutes. I think it's 9:49, but I know it's longer than his video. I know it is in the 9 minute range.
Yes, but I left the video, a link to your video, so people could go and check it out and see what I'd done, okay? I wasn't cherry picking anything, I wasn't trying to hide anything. I was just responding to your stupidity.
So let us just deal with this. This is Evan Logan.
He said my name!
Yeah. By the way, dude, stop doing the Seth Rogen look-alike wannabe.
Why not? He's such an attractive man.
Hello there. I'd like to introduce you to this guy. His name is Warcorpse666. He's an alpha male. In fact, he's so alpha when he gets corrected and the moon out of the. Sorry that my dick is so powerful that it can knock the fucking moon out of the orbit. I have tried to correct this problem, but I can't get through a day without lesbian porn, baby.
What? Okay.
It's a thing. And it's nice to know that your fro can block the goddamn Eastern sun from coming in.
It is a powerful throw.
I came across this let's see, demi-god. List of reasons that vegan apply to feminism. Some of them have maybe a point and others have. Let's just get right in. I need feminism. Men can nurse earth without being worked. You guys can see.
By the way, I couldn't see the fucking list, so I had to go and look for the original post myself. And unlike you, I linked that in the description box below. My original video. And actually, fuck it, I'll link it in this description box as well.
Well, my simple response to that is, what type of bullying are we talking about here? Because according to you, everybody in your room, I mean, you guys think that just making fun of somebody or making jokes at someone's expense is akin to fucking shooting them in the face with a gun. Well, woman, looking forward. This is directed the biggest woman in history. Really? Okay. But where am I wrong?
A straw man is inherently wrong.
How do words and jokes, maybe made at other people's expense, hurt them?
They may not hurt you and they may not hurt me, but you must know that other people out there get hurt by them.
Because a gun hurts them, words don't. So whether you want to say it's a straw man argument or not is irrelevant. The problem
Again, a straw man isn't fucking true.
Let's go on. Oh, by the way, unlike him, I'm gonna play his whole fucking video.
And seems like you made such a point of this, that's what I'm going to do this time. Well, frankly, it doesn't matter because I left a fucking link there. I wasn't trying to hide anything. People could go and check it and see if I'd use anything out of context, okay?
Which will be actually mostly me. The reason why men, quote unquote, men, are not being made fun of a little bit is they look ridiculous. They look funny. You don't have to make fun because, you know, maybe you've got a long thing that's not better than anyone. I mean, oh my god! Oh no, I made fun of someone! Oh my god! I forgot the only group you can make fun of is men. Actually, straight men.
Well, you can make fun out of anyone if you want to, but you shouldn't because it makes you a fucking dick.
Are you fucking joking? Do you honestly think no white, straight, CIS male has ever been attacked? You stupid, pompous, British fucking piece of shit! Why don't you put the prince's fucking balls back in your goddamn mouth?
Why are you attacking me for my accent? I'm not putting it on. This is the accent I fucking have. This is my voice. If I sound pompous, that's probably just because I'm fucking better than you, eh? And by the way, I think it's worth pointing out, seems like you mentioned putting the prince's balls back in my mouth. I'm actually a fucking Republican. Not Republican by an American sense. I mean, as an anti-fucking monarchist.
Really? And again, I think you leave out my part about kilts.
Yes, because I don't care. Why would I respond to that? I agree with you, men should be able to wear kilts. But why is that the only thing they should be able to wear that's vaguely described as a skirt?
It's just so easy to piss off feminists. I don't. That's kind of what I do. I shout about the world's stupidity. Unfortunately, challenged only by religion, feminism is one of the champions of it.
Right. I disagree with that point. You've obviously missed the point that I was making. You say it's easy to piss off feminists, but yet you are one of the most easily riled people I've ever known.
Religion has got to be the fucking goddamn world champion, but fucking feminism is a goddamn good intercontinental champion.
I agree with you there, actually. On the religion front, not on the feminism front. I'm an atheist myself, and part of the reason I started making YouTube videos was because assholes like you are giving atheism a very fucking bad name. Although what I did like about that is a nice wrestling metaphor.
Because generally feminists only bring it up through their side. Like if a man says he doesn't want kids, that's fine. This is the narrative they try to bring up.
Straw man alert!
Man says he doesn't want kids, that's fine. A woman says she doesn't want to have kids. Oh my god, she's pressured from everyone: her mother, her sister, her aunt, her grandma, her great grandma, a woman on the bus, a woman she meets at a strip club.
Strip club.
A fucking every woman she meets that she works with has anything, anyone, even the cashier at fucking Target pressures these poor
Are you getting paid to mention fucking Target in every video?
innocent women who can be made victims just by blinking at them wrong.
How'd you blink at someone right? What?
Pressures them into having children.
All wrong.
When the exact same fucking pressure is applied to men to have children.
Yes, but she's just raising the point about women. That's not a counterpoint on your behalf. So the fact that you got pissed off about it is ridiculous.
The pressure to start a family and wreck your life for fucking kids
What a beautiful approach he has to life. Fucking hell.
Is applied to both of us.
No, you fucking don't.
I don't think, really? I don't think you fucking think.
Oh, come on, dude. I know it was a childish jibe, but at least I came up with a fucking crafted joke. You just went, I know you are, but what am I?
I think you just got the Feminism 101 pamphlet and you're just fucking reading from it.
Yeah, but we're forced to by the feminazis.
Just because she loves to throw the word bully around. Now, in our current contemporary climate, at least here in the States, if you say you were picked on, nobody cares. If you say you were bullied, then holy shit, everybody is fucking ready to goddamn give you a foot massage, and free therapy, and free this, and free that, and free everything. When you say you were picked on, nobody cares. When you say you were a bully, you're automatically a goddamn victim, and you get to bask in the victim reward. Besides, does any middle school on the planet, any middle school at all, is that like a sect gang where, like, if you're a virgin, they will bully you and push you and basically force you to fuck a girl in a locker room? Because I don't think there is.
I certainly fucking hope not, but that really isn't the point.
Again, she was going for the victim status point.
No, she was explaining that she'd been bullied.
And yes, she knew exactly what she was doing. I can't take a cushion in the school to sit on if I'm on my period without boys and girls taking it off of me. Again, this is not a problem for feminism. This is a problem with people being jerks.
Actually, this is what I didn't really understand, like, teenagers now. Especially the school of what's wrong with them.
And how the fuck is feminism supposed to fix it, dickface?
Yeah, it's fucking real. Ultimately, it's
Really? You're sitting there with a fucking goddamn Seth Rogen hairdo. You can't even fucking shave.
I choose not to fucking shave.
You fucking look like a stereotype. You fucking look like me, okay?
Ouch! Fucking, I know we're throwing insults back and front, but don't do that to me. Jesus Christ, if I looked like you, fucking hell, I'd throw acid in my own fucking face.
It's just if you were agreeing with me, everybody be calling you a neck beat.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
The thing is how the fuck is feminism supposed to stop that?
By campaigning. Trying to educate people. I know you don't like that word, education, but it works.
The answer is it's not. You haven't actually given me a counterpoint.
that's no problem with teenagers being jerks, because mentally, you're a teenage jerk yourself.
Feminism is the first group that I have known to say that rape happens to men. No, they are not.
Gang, how do you know about experience with pregnancy kids?
Oh, really? Really? We want to go through this?
Yes.
Okay, fine. You're right. I don't know her specific experiences, but I know the grand scheme of things.
But she said her own experiences. You were responding to her, weren't you?
And considering that feminists don't give a rat's ass when a man is shown being abused in a music video or on a television program or in a movie, they consider that good, harmless fun.
Straw man.
Remember, feminists got all pissed off and pissy with the hashtag Gamergate and called that a fucking hate group.
Well, that's because it was a fucking hate group. It wasn't the hashtag that was offensive. It was the inherent misogyny, the rape threats, the death threats that most, well, not most necessarily, but a lot of women received that pissed them off. People don't like that shit.
Hashtag kill all men. Oh, that's just good fucking fun.
I actually agree with him to a certain extent on this one. I didn't like the kill all men hashtag, but I don't think anyone was saying it was fun. I think it was meant to be satire, but I just think it overstepped the mark.
They fucking sit there and don't give a
That's ridiculous. I don't think anyone isn't offended, other than pedophiles, obviously, by 35-year-olds fucking 10-year-olds.
Boy, when we reverse the genders and holy shit, we gotta have a goddamn fucking crucifixion as suitable punishment. Crucifixion and castration.
You don't like going over the top, do you?
What about the fact that a group of feminists shut down a fucking event that was specifically talking about male suicide?
I don't know this specific example, but that's wrong, clearly.
Because it was run by a voice for men.
A Voice for Men are a fucking hate group. I understand why people are against them. I fucking hate them too.
I don't give a fuck whether you agree with the group or not. They were talking about something that, yes, does need to be talked about, because men, like most other things in life, are better at suicide than women.
That's an odd boast.
Women sit there with a goddamn Sarah McLachlan CD and cut their wrist. Men just grab a goddamn gun and blow their brains out. So yes, feminism really, yeah, you're right. I don't know her specific experiences.
Obviously.
But if she bothered to actually look at the group she's associating with and bothered to learn the ugly truth about it, she wouldn't make such stupid fucking statements. That is it for part one. I am out of beer.
It's possibly all that beer that's killing your fucking brain cells, mate. Anyway, I'll see you in part two. Okay, I'm with part two.
Okay, I got a fresh beer. Let's
Being such a despicable English bastard, I went and did myself a cup of tea.
just see how long I can continue to listen to this asshole without cracking it.
Why are you looking into a mirror?
Okay.
The female characters that have a backstory revolving around their boy is more common than not. Again, if you love this thing, write your own fucking movies. And only one small snag with the ball wasn't technical solution to that problem. That being the 71% TV and 100% of the Hollywood film online. We have
Oh god, he looks like he's about to fucking come. Jesus, I mean, I'm flattered, Warcorpse, but fucking hell, man. Save it for private, dude.
That is so stupid and plainly factually wrong.
It's not factually wrong, Warcorpse, because unlike you twat, I provide links to my statistics. If you go to the original video, the stats links are there.
I don't even know where the fuck to begin, but begin I will.
Yay!
I don't know if I mentioned it in this comment because you chopped me up so bad, and chopped my arguments up so bad, and
Yeah, because your arguments in totality are so fucking profound, Warcorpse. I've clearly done you a disservice.
bit so bad. But maybe I mentioned the fact that now filmmakers have the greatest voice they have ever fucking had. You can make
You didn't fucking mention that at all.
a movie, put it on Amazon, give it to a worldwide audience, and make fucking money off of it, you fucking goddamn stupid, idiotic, dumb son of a bitch. Plus, do you really goddamn fucking think that you said, what, 71% of the directors are male, and 100% of the studio heads are male, and well, what about the writers? What about the writers?
You don't care though, do you? Yeah, what about the fucking writers? Why didn't you look that up if you were so fucking concerned? But you don't care.
A woman just win the Academy Award for writing not that long ago, if not this.
Yeah, but I mean, so what? Did I ever make the point that fucking no woman had ever made a film?
Last year. But do you really honestly fucking think if they get a good movie and a movie they know that's going to make them money or further their career or what the fuck ever, especially the money part, they're going to give a sauteed rat's ass if it was made by a woman or...
By the way, sauteed rat's ass made me laugh, I have to say.
Or if a woman is the main character or a woman is this or that.
Clearly you've missed the point. I'm not saying that they're all actively misogynist, although just statistically there'll be a few of them that are. I'm saying it's an impediment. I'm saying if outside of blockbusters, most films that get made are not guaranteed to make fucking money. So the studio heads, especially in Hollywood, have an inclination towards going with safer options, and as most films that have currently been made generally have a male protagonist or a male hero or indeed a male villain, whatever, they are less likely to be interested in taking a step into the unknown by having a woman in that role. That's the problem. So when a woman, whether it be a sleepy demigod or anyone else, writes that kind of story, they are less likely to get it through than a man with exactly the same story but changing the protagonist's sex. Okay?
And it also works in reverse. In the movie Payback, the original villain was supposed to be a woman. But supposedly it was changed to a man because, hey, woman dies on screen. Horrible. Evil. That is just the information I got off of, I forget which website, so probably shouldn't have brought that up, but fuck it, it's out there. You can fucking feel free to nail me on the payback thing.
Why would I do that? You're such a journalist. Your word is so fantastically respectable. Why would I not believe that? Some half-assed, half-remembered claim from fucking some website. Brilliant.
Personally, I like the idea of a woman being the head of a criminal organization. Makes it more interesting.
I actually agree.
But I mean, do you honestly think that these heads of these studios would reject something just because? No, it's. Well, we'll get to this in a minute.
Such a coherent point.
Less representation in very nearly everything. Bullshit. That's all I've got. That's my whole counter argument. Bullshit.
Yes, your entire counter argument is bullshit. Alright, something we fucking agree on.
How is it bullshit? I love how this has more cuts than a goddamn fucking acupuncturist.
You're such a profoundly, intensely stupid human being. An acupuncturist doesn't fucking cut you. It's fucking needles, mate.
Give us a more bullshit and we'll use statistics from his own country to prove that maybe I'm not fucking shit. Links all the relevant stats below.
Below.
No women make up 51% of the US population and make up only 4.8% of the CEO positions.
Oh my god.
I think it's worth pointing out at this stage he's pulling a face like a fucking 6-year-old having a tantrum. Never mind.
I'm gonna have to go through this.
No.
Maybe, just maybe, it's because A, women quit their jobs voluntarily.
It's not always voluntary, is it though?
To either A, care for their kids, or B, care for ailing parents.
And feminism has always tried to get rid of those fucking gender divides, those roles when women are seen mainly as carers, whether it be sick parents or sick relatives, whatever, or for kids. But you don't care about that, do you, Warcorpse? No, because you're happy with that being in place, that you want the man to be the fucking hunter-gatherer, because you've still got the mindset of the fucking Neanderthal, and the forehead.
There's also C.
And by the way, I know I've got a massive forehead too. Fuck off.
They don't work like men work. They take more time off. They don't work as many hours. A full-time woman works on average 30 to 35 hours a week. A full-time man works 45 to 50 hours a week. Also, they're the first ones called home when any kid is sick, or this, or that, or
have any links to prove those statistics? Because it's sort of the done thing, really. If you're going to make a claim, you really should try and back it up. Otherwise, how are you any different to a fucking religious type? Really?
There are reasons why, when you actually break it the fuck down, the wage gap doesn't exist.
Of course it doesn't, Warcorpse. Again, no fucking stats, no links, no nothing in his fucking description box. Fucking bastion of journalistic integrity as well. They're fucking... The MRA are absolutely fucking rife with them.
What? Most women go into careers that do not have a goddamn CEO.
Yes, but that's sort of the point, really. That they're sort of steered towards those kind of careers, where men are steered towards the powerful, rich, culturally influential, economically, politically influential positions.
Do you think social services, which is dominated by women, have CEOs? No, they're working for the fucking government.
Evil socialist scum.
Point one down. Shall we go on?
No, it isn't, and yes, we can.
No, it isn't sexism, it isn't patriarchy, it isn't this.
Oh, we're still going.
They are free to move in their careers as they see fit, or start their own fucking company. What the fuck do you think we should do in all businesses, both public and private? And anything in between? Do you think, what, it should be 50-50? There should be
No.
two CEOs, the male one and the female one? You've got to have an alpha one.
Well, that's definitely you then, Warcorpse, because as we've established, you should be the fucking alpha CEO of the fucking world.
And sorry.
You're not fucking sorry.
You know, this...
Again, why so fucking eloquent?
And also, before I move on, I know I'm spending a lot of time on this. Women and men start businesses for different reasons. Women start a business to make enough money. Money is not their goal. Their goal is personal freedom to basically work whenever the fuck they want to work. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, there's probably some men that do that.
Well, thank you for giving them that backup, Warcorpse. I'm sure they're so grateful for it.
But the vast majority of women start a business to basically have personal freedom to do whatever the fuck they want to do, whenever the fuck they want to do it. Conversely, most men start a business to make as much money as humanly possible. Now, yes, of course, there are minorities in both groups where the opposite is true. There are men, you know. But no, maybe that's the reason.
So let me get this straight, Warcorpse. Your contention is that men who start companies are grasping, money-grabbing, fucking shallow, self-centered pricks. That's a very misandrist point of view, Warcorpse, isn't it? I'm surprised. I'm shocked by you, because I thought you were against misandry. It's almost as if you don't have a coherent and decent fucking worldview and you're just making shit up on the spot as you go along. Maybe. Who knows?
Men are more concerned with financial gain. Women are more concerned with personal freedom.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The misandrist in fucking chief.
So, just not for nothing. And by the way, you can look all this shit up.
No, you're the one making the fucking argument. You look it up, provide links. That's how a fucking argument goes, you lazy cunt.
Women are also massively underrepresented in American politics, though, and female language was 20% of Congress,
Again, he's doing his silly face.
19% of the Senate. And one of those two figures
Sillier than his normal face.
are the best they've ever been. The rate of progress is incredibly slow. In fact, it will take up to over 500 years.
So tell fucking women to run for fucking office.
Do you not think there might be some roadblocks to them doing so? I know you live in a democracy, so in theory anyone can stand, of course. There are women of ethnic minorities who are told from fucking birth, basically, that it's not for them. And yes, that goes for ethnic minority males as well. But even amongst the ethnically advantaged socially, that being white people both here and in America, women are treated in high politics as window dressing in a sense. If you look at the way in which Michelle Obama or Hillary Clinton are dealt with, are talked about as if they're weak, pathetic because they're women. They're questioned. They're questioned about the fact that do they have the dedication to do it? Do they have the fortitude? Metaphorically, do they have the balls? They don't literally, even though that again is another fucking despicable lie. Well, no, lie. Well, it is a lie, but in essence, it's a slur, a smear put out against them. And it's not just the right that do this. The left have done it as well with people like Michelle Bachmann and O'Donnell. And it's despicable. So that's why they don't want to fucking do it. Not because they have some sort of natural innate inclination not to want to do anything, or to just do fucking social services. Fucking hell. It's that complicated a fucking issue for you, really?
We live in a free democratic society, just as you, and by the way, I think the House of Lords is about the same ratio.
It shows his immense ignorance of anywhere outside of America here. Because we're talking about democracy, right? The House of Lords has never been an elected chamber. No person who's ever sat in that august fucking dump of a place has ever been elected to sit there. I think you meant the House of Commons. Now, yes, the ratios are relatively similar. But my point is not to attack America as yours is to attack Britain. I'm not saying we're inherently fucking better, regardless of whether our statistics are slightly better or even if they're slightly fucking worse. You don't care about the underrepresentation of women in British politics and the British Parliament, just as you don't give a fuck about the underrepresentation of women in the American Parliament. So don't fucking bring it up as if you pretend to fucking care, you cunt. Alright?
If we really want to get into it. But again, what the fuck are we supposed to do? I am a government by the people and for the people. If the people decide to elect all men, does that mean that half the men elected, their election should be null and void, replaced with women because everything has to be 50-50 and even Steven, blah blah blah?
No. Who would fucking possibly say that? Maybe the odd fringe nutter, but not me, and not most fucking feminists. What we are saying is women should be encouraged into those kind of professions in the same way that men are naturally fucking encouraged. Okay?
Again, a pretty stupid argument. Do you have anything else? Oh my god, a 1% underrepresentation. No. Fuck you.
Right. You clearly missed the fact that I mentioned over 500 fucking years. You're going about me cherry picking, you stupid cunt. You played the fucking clip and you still missed it. Fucking hell. The 1% underrepresentation is not the issue. I was just suggesting that the fact that it would take over half a fucking millennium to get to fucking parity is the issue. But no, you're going to focus on the 1% thing, which was meant essentially as a kind of semi-ironic addendum. Okay?
Are you serious here? Are you just trolling me?
I am partly trolling you, to be fair.
From 13,000 elected members of US Congress in American history, only 2% of them have been women. What you could make in the lives of no historical oppression.
Oh, God. There's been a historical oppression of a lot of motherfuckers.
Yes, and at the time, cunts like you were doing it.
But that ain't the case today.
No, everything's fair today.
Every single frickin' fucking woman alive, every fucking one of them, has the same rights and privileges that I do.
Again, shows his massive ignorance of anywhere other than America. Go and tell the fucking women and the men who live in peasant villages in fucking China, or Iran, or Turkey, or fucking Egypt, or any number of places. They don't have the same fucking rights as you.
Okay?
No, not okay.
Name me, I'll give you the impossible question that nobody has been able to answer. Name me, under the law, one right and one privilege that I enjoy as a male that females do not. Now,
If only it was that fucking simple.
granted, women don't have the same responsibilities that I do as a male. But name
Yeah, because you're so fucking responsible.
me one right or privilege as a male that I have under the law that women don't. Dare you to find it.
I dare you to fucking blow me.
Point of fact, I'll even go one further. Name me one right and privilege I have in society that women don't.
In video 1, I went on to explain the way in which women and men differ in being able to have their hair cut short and whether that's okay to take the piss out of. So frankly, I'm going to use that one, because I can't be arsed with this fucking douchebag. I'm not wasting my fucking energy looking up anything else.
Go for it.
I did.
I can't cook if people think I'll never find anyone because I don't find learn. Well, cooking is a necessary skill if you don't want to eat frozen TV dinners 3 square meals a day.
Yes, did blow your mental man.
That's a good joke, by the way.
Clearly knows a lot about fine dining. Clearly she was making...
I run my own cooking show, jackass.
Yes, but it isn't a fucking cooking show, really, is it? It's a joke. It's a fucking farce. It's called Bitch Make Me a Sandwich. By the way, it's fucking hilarious. Did a 6-year-old come up with that for you? And so far, in your 2 episodes, you've done the double bacon sandwich and the fucking steak sandwich. It's not exactly haute cuisine, dear boy.
What's about the antiquated patriarchal line about women being the sole cook in the household?
He rolled his eyes at patriarchal.
Oh, yes. Well, while you're basically on all fours getting pegged, you can think, God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the whole joke.
It did collapse because you're fucking stupid. Oh, funny.
You know, well, we wouldn't want to
And by the way, have ad hominem there, yeah? Yeah, you know what that is?
tell women to be nice and cook dinner for their husbands. No. Men should cook and clean up and do all this, and women should just sit on the couch reading Cosmo.
No. What we are suggesting is that the patriarchal line of women being the sole cook in the fucking household, and the fact that society today, even though it has advanced, it still has this expectation that women need to be able to cook in order to keep a man, and that is wrong. Nothing wrong with women wanting to cook for their husbands and children. That's fine. But the fact that they're expected to, or the fact that society expects them to, is wrong.
Learn to fucking cook. And by the way, I run my own cooking show, and just, oh my god. So what if a fucking woman, you know, and also, I love how sexist this place. Say a woman
And this guy knows about sexism.
loves to cook. Say a woman loves to cook. Wants to cook every night for her family and her husband. Oh yes, that is so patriarchal, misogynistic, and evil. It's not like
By the way, you shouldn't try to do an English accent. You can't fucking do it.
women who dare
You sound like a fucking Australian or something. You bizarre fucking fool.
wear dresses and cook and basically be the predominant person in the kitchen don't get harassment. Oh wait, they fucking do. Look at Jerry Seinfeld's wife and all the shit she got from.
By the way, you set up that fucking thing very badly. You should learn how to structure sentences correctly, okay? Just saying.
Oh god, what group? Oh yeah, feminists.
Feminazis, please.
People think that representation doesn't matter to any group. Again, context. If it's a fictional world like a video game, no,
one making cable news station, right?
Get ready for another piece of nonsense.
Yeah, but the white man so fancy on there.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Did you see it?
I've done so many videos against Fox News and against what they stand for that how... Yeah. I only come out for trans people, gay marriage, abortion. Yeah, I'm a real darling of the Fox News conservative Christian network.
At what point did I say you fucking were?
Oh, yes. What the fuck does cable news rating have to do with the fact that if I show a woman beating the living flying fuck out of a man on television, everybody laughs. If I show the exact same thing, genders reversed, everybody gasps.
There's a couple of points there, I'll unpack it for you. One, the ratings have a massive impact on the cultural impact that a TV station or a channel can have. The fact that Fox News is #1 rated and is essentially a white male heterosexual propaganda delivery machine means that they have essentially puts paid to your fucking nonsense about men being treated as if they're fucking devils in the American media, because that's not true. Okay, they have the biggest platform, certainly on cable anyway. Okay, and I would defy you to come up with the examples of white heterosexual men being treated like shit in the fucking American media. You're talking out your fucking ass, man. And secondly, I don't know of many people who would be okay with one and not okay with the other. I think most feminists don't want those sorts of horrific depictions of violence. And that doesn't mean they're trying to fucking stop it, by the way. It just means if you're going to have one, you have to have both, because you want to remove those kind of gender roles, even when they do advantage women, because they're inherently wrong. Okay?
You have a goddamn... You have... Goddamn... You have...
My internet fucked up there, by the way. I haven't cut anything out.
A Twitter hashtag movement called Yes All Women because some psychotic douchebag decided to kill predominantly men.
Right, again, there are two issues here. I'll unpack them for you. One, Elliot Rodgers was a psychopathic douchebag who had virtually the same fucking mindset as you. Does that not speak to maybe you should moderate your fucking self a little bit? And secondly, don't try and pin it on the fact that he killed mostly men. Those were incidental, the fact that they were men. He was trying to get into a fucking sorority house and kill women. He wanted to kill women. He said as fucking much in his videos. Don't misrepresent it, you lying cunt.
Killed two women, and feminists decided to make it all about women, and you have the hashtag movement Yes All Women, but the hashtag movement Kill All Men is seen as nothing more than a harmless joke.
Again, I dealt with this at the end of video 1. If you want to go and see my thoughts on that, go there.
You have a beer commercial with scantily clad women that is sexist, oppressive, and evil. A Kraft salad dressing commercial with a scantily clad man. Oh, it's good, clean, harmless fun. Fuck off. Get a sense of humor. I'm looking for consistency in the argument.
You are looking for consistency. Wow.
I have no problem with the naked guy selling ranch dressing. But don't sit there and get all pissed off and whiny with me when I find some pleasure in a video showing naked ladies. It's going to go into a part 3.
Before I get on to part 3, I'd like to bring up something which I forgot to mention at the time he was going on about the historical oppression of women. Because this is a thing that a lot of hate groups do, and the MRA do it too. Okay? Some of the MRA will go down the line of there was never any historical oppression of women. They even had, I remember, the gynocentric history timeline on A Voice for Men, which was an absolute farce. Trust me, as a history graduate, and it's not just an appeal to authority, you want to go and look for it, you can find it. It's fucking shit. Utter shit. And secondly, the sort of second group of the MRA do what a lot of hate groups do. and they'll say, like racists do this when they laud Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or whoever from the Civil Rights Campaign because they're dead and gone and are no longer a threat. They're no longer actually going to change anything because obviously they're not with us anymore, so they can't. So they're more than happy to laud them. But their equivalents in the modern day, who do have a potential to make any kind of impact on that situation, they absolutely despise and come out against and fight at every fucking turn. Because the enemy of yesterday, when it becomes irrelevant, is okay to then admit, because then it makes you look like you're not coming from a biased point of view at all. And this is what the MRA do. They pretend, or the second group of the MRA, they pretend that they would. It's not an inherent misogyny within them. It's not that they hate women or anything. So they're happy to accept the feminism of yore because it makes them look better. It makes them look like they're not hating it. But now they then go, but yeah, but it's not a problem now. Some feminism's shit now. As if everything's fucking fine. Fuck off. See you in part 3. Right, let's fucking do this. The final part of the epic Logan versus Warcorpse.
Plus, what about all the women who appreciate a naked lady?
What about them?
Be it lesbians, be it bisexuals, or be it just any woman who just happens to appreciate the naked female form.
Yeah, what about them?
Are they all evil, wrong, internal misogynists?
Maybe some of them are. I don't fucking know.
You know, what about a woman, you know, if we're going on this thing of entertainment, what about a woman who, as an adult, decides to take all her clothes off on camera for money? What is she?
A porn star. Are you fucking trolling? What? Speak, Warcorpse.
Just the whole Fox News thing. Just, I mean, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
You're mentioning a thing we mentioned in video 2 of this nonsense, in which I laid out the fact that Fox News, as a white heterosexual man's propaganda machine, clearly therefore gives them a massive platform, and his characterisation of the white man as being seen as a fucking devil in US media is full of shit.
I have to pull up my bra every 10 minutes. Guys don't have to pull up their knee. If this is a problem for Target, or Victoria's Secret, or Kohl's, or wherever the fuck you happen to get your underwear, you might be in the wrong size, but they would be able to help you far better with your bra problem than feminism ever will.
She's clearly making a point about the differing ways in which society expects men and women to look, their physical appearance, their outward appearance. And you know that's what she's saying, you fucking asshole.
No, I fucking don't. If you have to pull something up every 10 fucking minutes, obviously you're in the wrong fucking size. It's a problem for Target or Kohl's or what the fuck ever. It ain't a problem for fucking feminism.
You are just fucking made of fail. You really are. She's making a point about the fucking hypocrisy within society, that women are expected to do certain things when it comes to clothing and men are not. Is it so fucking difficult to get through your fucking skull? Really?
Now, if you want to say with the guys with the goddamn pants down to the goddamn ass crack end, I say that looks stupid too. Pull your fucking pants up.
We agree.
But the fact that she says she has to pull her bra up every 10 minutes leads me to believe she's in the wrong fucking size.
That is not the issue. She may well be in the wrong size. And yes, that would be an issue for her and her tailor, maybe, whoever. the person who makes a bra called a tailor? I don't know if there's a special name, but a brassiere, maybe?
You fucking nitwit! You fucking...
Did you just call me a fucking nitwit? Jesus fucking Christ.
Goddamn worthless! You should be wearing a goddamn dog collar around your fucking neck!
I'm not a priest.
Jesus Christ, you wear a cock cage or something? Or you
Not on a Sunday. Jesus.
control me?
Because I'm afraid to cut my hair short. Of what? What the fuck could you possibly be afraid of to cut your hair short?
Being called a manly boy like on coat like you. Is that wrong? Look.
No. That's why I said it like that. What the fuck do you have to be afraid of? Anne Hathaway. Huh? Short hair. The chick who played, Amanda in Highlander. Hotter than hell. Short hair. The chick who played Kira Nerys in Star Trek, Deep Space Nine. Hot as hell. Short hair. Ellen DeGeneres. Lesbian. Hot. Sorry, she is.
For the briefest moment, there was almost a flicker of humanity in that man. When he said Ellen DeGeneres, lesbian, he then for a briefest of moments realised that he'd said something a bit fucked up. The fact that he would have to lead with the fact that she's a lesbian. The fact that we probably all fucking know it anyway, but the fact that he was pointing that out in a derogatory way. And he knew it was, so he said, sorry, but she is. For the briefest of moments, we almost saw Warcorpse's actual fucking soul. The one bit of him that's still fucking decent inside him. It's a shame it doesn't come out more often. He'd be less of a cunt.
Short hair. Jesus Christ, who else?
We get the fucking point, move on.
Fucking, I don't know, I can't think of a... Certain women look fantastic in short hair.
Yes. And?
What's your point?
My point was, and it's a callback to an earlier moment when we were talking about men in skirts. Your point there was that men in skirts look ridiculous, therefore it's okay to not necessarily attack them, but to make fun of them, to pick on them. I don't know if you'd go as far as to say you would bully them, but whatever. And in this instance, certain people would use the very same mentality that you have used in saying women with short hair look ridiculous, and therefore they would mock them. That is the point I'm making. That is the point that she might well be scared of to shave her hair, to cut her hair down, okay? It's really not that complicated, Warcorpse.
What do I always think? No! My point was, you're afraid to cut your short hair. Why? Cut it! This is a problem for fucking braid clips, not feminism. And also, again, I reiterate, what the fuck is feminism gonna do to fix any of this shit?
By trying to get rid of the gender roles, by which men can be seen fine with short hair, but women not so much. Women are expected to have long hair, the way women are expected to sartorially conduct themselves. Maybe that sort of thing, you know? Or do you believe that societies can't change?
Funny. You'd have to go and insult her, right? You couldn't just leave her the fuck alone.
I just named several women that I found hot in short hair.
Yes, you did.
But I know feminism can't fix it.
My point was more exasperated confoundment than anything else. How many women look hot in short hair? And she says she's afraid. That's just a ridiculously stupid point.
I refer you to the answer I just fucking gave.
How many... And before you fucking get on me, we have had women with short hair since the fucking 20s, so fuck off.
What an incredible non sequitur. What has that got to do with fucking anything?
Everything because nothing can, one truth
It's called an analogy, you fucking moron.
Really? You couldn't get all the analogies I was making, you dumb, stupid Seth Rogen looking like British twat fucking piece of shit. Why don't you just...
I don't know why he keeps bringing up the Seth Rogen thing. I mean, that fucking holiday in North Korea I had was difficult enough already.
shove some goddamn bangers and mash up your ass and call it a day?
Because you can't do that on Sundays here, dickhead.
She's saying that just like no one group could solve child slavery, no one group could solve the problem she's mentioned, especially with the infighting.
Well, the infighting in feminism is what's destroying it. And it puts a smile on my face brighter than any Mr. Rogers ever could.
As if he found Mr. Rogers fucking...
Why?
funny
Because
or
feminism has gotten fucking stupid.
Again, I refer you back to a point I made at the end of video 2, in which I explained the fact that a lot of these hate groups do this. They'll say that the thing they're against now is they're against it because it's unnecessary. Things in the past were bad, and therefore it was necessary. The same way that racists now are fine with saying that Martin Luther King was a good man, because they know he's no longer a threat to society, or no longer a threat to their society that they run. Whereas his descendants and the people who come after him, who are a threat to that potentially, are to be fought against and to be feared. And he's doing exactly the same thing.
There is a simple solution to end child slavery. It's
I can't wait for this.
called A, legalized prostitution.
Right. There is no government on the fucking planet that is going to legalise child prostitution, so I don't see that that's going to actually make an impact. Although I do agree with you that adult prostitution probably should be legalised, if only for the safety of the prostitutes themselves.
And B, when you find child slavers, kill them.
The world is so simple, so black and white for you, isn't it? Fucking hell. You have due process and stuff. You can't just kill them. By the way, no, I'm not fucking defending child slavers and traffickers. Jesus Christ.
I'll get into another video of why legalizing prostitution and ending child slavery go hand in hand, and believe it or not, they do, because it would make child slavers easier to find. Anywho,
Oh God, he's got such a poor grasp of the English language. Fucking hell.
let's just move on.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Yeah? Understand now?
But feminists,
No! No, I don't! No. No, and again, of all the points that we're arguing,
The fact that he's just admitted that he doesn't understand is the only true thing he's fucking said.
about how the fuck is feminism supposed to
Irrelevant.
fix any of them. I also love the fact that you glossed over, you completely left out of your fucking video, the one goddamn point I did agree with her on.
Yes, I cut it out because there was no point fucking responding to it. You agreed with the point she made, a point I'd happen to agree with, so fine. Well, I left a link in the video below to the original video in the link below, so you could people could go and check it out. I wasn't trying to hide that from anyone. It was just fucking irrelevant to the video I was making. You go on as if I was cherry picking you, as if I was fucking taking you out of context. I didn't fucking remove any information that would have made people feel differently.
Oh yes, I agreed with part of this list.
Yeah, one fucking part.
for helps people through hard times. It did for me. I hope it can for others. No, it doesn't. It doesn't help people through these years. It doesn't give strength. It doesn't give a sense of purpose.
He clearly understands all of the issues and understands the minds and experiences of every single person on the planet. He knows that feminism hasn't helped anybody.
Oh, it has. Feminism feminism helped. Unfortunately, it stopped right around 1975.
So he's chosen a ridiculously arbitrary date, 1975. And this goes back to the point I just made a minute ago about the fact that they'll say that in the past it was necessary but now it isn't. In the year 2025 they will say that it stopped in 1985. In the year 2035 they'll say it stopped in 1995. They go back just far enough so that the people who were around then, who were considered maybe heroes in those movements and activists in those movements, can be lauded. Where the people who come after them can be told that they're doing something ridiculous because they're no longer necessary. Ridiculous. What an utterly farcical human being he is.
Since then, it hasn't actually helped a single fucking person.
And again, goes back to the point I made in my original fucking response to you. How do you know that? You do not know the minds and experiences of every person living on this planet and who has lived on this planet since 1975. Stop pulling stuff out of your more than ample fucking arse.
Period. Everything else is stupid, dumb bullshit that if the person had a backbone, they'd be able to easily achieve on their own.
Remember that. Having a backbone, achieving stuff on your own, will become relevant in a moment.
You need to grow up. B, you need to get a backbone. C, you need to get a little bit of a thicker skin. And feminism isn't going to help that. In fact, it's going to hurt that. Because feminists are the most thin-skinned people on the planet.
Yeah, a guy who still spends most of his time bitching about Anita Sarkeesian because she had dared to have a go at his favourite video game. Yeah, he reckons someone else needs to get a thicker skin.
Really? Really?
Yes, really.
It's not like Anita hasn't caught mainstream attention.
Partly for all the hate that cunts like you have been giving her.
It's not like she doesn't have a legion of devoted cult followers hanging on her every word. It's
Partly because of hate from cunts like you.
not like she is not being invited to serious game symposiums to talk and spew her nonsense.
Partly because of the hate spewed by cunts like you, which has inflated her views on YouTube and given her the notoriety that essentially means you have caused her to be famous.
It's not like E3 or EA has already invited her to discuss an upcoming major video game.
Yes, we get it. She's well known, she's a game critic. Why the fuck would EA not want to invite someone like that to an event like that?
It's not like she's not become a monster.
She's become a monster in the minds of pricks like you because of the ridiculous anti-female, anti-feminist, fucking misogynist bullshit fucking echo chamber that you cunts exist in.
All based on fucking provable, beyond a shadow of a doubt bullshit.
I think it's worth pointing out at this stage, I don't agree with a great deal of what Anita Sarkeesian has to say. But I think his assertion that it's 100% provable bullshit is overstating it pretty fucking significantly.
Maybe this is why Anita Sarkeesian, Anita Sarkeesian actually had the balls to stand and fight, I probably wouldn't bring her up so much. Maybe if Anita Sarkeesian had the balls to stand and debate anybody in the gaming community from the opposing point of view.
Yes, because you've made it so fucking abundantly clear. I'll refer to them as you did. People of the opposing point of view. You've made such a fucking great advert for yourselves for someone to come and fucking debate you with all the fucking constant rape and death threats you cunts have been sending her. Yeah, why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she want to take the time to fucking argue with dipshits like you? Fucking hell.
I wouldn't bitch so much.
I think you would. It's a fucking obsession with you. You just have more to bitch about because there'd be more fucking videos from her.
About her. But every single fucking week, every single fucking day almost. There surfaces something about her.
Yeah, because there's a media shitstorm based around fucking dickheads like you, who essentially they've created their own little fucking cottage industry of hate, based around Anita Sarkeesian or fucking anyone else, the Skeptics, whoever.
That is so stupid, so idiotic, so fucking naive, so fucking blatant that she just wants to use this to make money that it boggles my fucking mind.
Yeah, but your mind is so fucking small and closed as it is. I'm surprised there's anything that doesn't boggle your fucking mind.
She has turned feminist frequency in her own report into a $500,000 a year industry.
And fair play to her for it. Fucking hell, all power to her, I say. We live in a capitalist world. She's entitled to fucking do that. Don't be butthurt about it.
$500,000.
Yeah.
I am still waiting for her to give me her itemized expense report. Which, by the way, I would like to point out, and I'm going to keep pointing out to her until we have to get the goddamn lawyers involved or I contact the IRS, she is required by law to give me.
Remember how I said we'd bring back up the idea of having a backbone and getting shit done for your fucking self? This is where I'd like to turn it around on him. If it is, as you contend, your fucking legal right to have that information, a bit creepy that you want that information given that it's her fucking money, why would you care? But if you are legally entitled to it, grow a fucking backbone, go to a lawyer or the IRS or whoever and get that information. Stop fucking bitching about it.
Okay, she's the one who won 501c3.
I don't know what the fuck that is, I don't care.
You know, I mean, I love it how you throw in at the end, you know, Anita Sarkeesian.
Yes, it was to make a point about how incredibly thin-skinned you are.
No, it's not because I'm thin-skinned. It's not because she dared comment on my video games. It's because she comments, she says stupid shit, she says shit that isn't true, or she flat out lies.
You do enjoy projection, don't you?
And then doesn't want to sit there and acknowledge where she fucked it all up. It would be like me critiquing fucking needlework. I know nothing of needlework.
Is this a callback to acupuncture again?
Like me critiquing needlework, saying shit about it, shit that wasn't true, and then needlework people, needlework artists, saying, no, this is where you got it wrong. And then me just going, la 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 la, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong. Except in Anita's case, it's, la la la, I'm not wrong about video games, I'm not wrong about video games, they're sexist and evil and misogynist. Why? Because I have tits and a vagina.
Yeah. That's not entirely her whole argument, is it? I like the fact that you've not just erected a straw man, you've erected a fucking straw army, Dan. This whole fucking video is just littered with them. Fucking hell.
And, well, you think I was a sexist piece of shit before?
I did.
Kevin Logan.
He said my name again! Ah!
What the hell? Little video in the description below.
It's not that important.
You thought I was bad before.
I did.
You ain't seen shit yet.
I already did. For those who were interested, it was a link to his fucking cooking show, which is just misogynist nonsense. It's basically how to please your man and all that fucking stuff by cooking and being, you know, compliant to him in the bedroom in every fucking way. He's a ridiculous human being. And for those who have made it this far, thank you. I could perfectly understand anyone giving up on this fucking bullshit drama. I've produced, what, fucking close to an hour's worth of shit today in response to this fucking douchebag. So thank you for that. My final words, my final thoughts on Warcorpse666. How to sum him up? It's difficult. It really is, because I said in my initial video that I thought he was disingenuous. I'm not sure he is disingenuous. I'm not sure if it's that or whether he's actually that fucking stupid. I didn't think anyone could be. I didn't think you could be sane and be that fucking pig-headed. But clearly, there are aspects of him that are, and it's a shame, because obviously, as with all the MRAs, there's internal conflict. There's a great deal of self-esteem issues going on there. But anyway, this is my response to him. Warcorpse, still go fuck yourself, man. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and all that fucking shit. Thank you for listening and watching. Toodles.